Pokeeni mifupa mitupu, pokeeni hewa. Mifupa mikavu, valishwa misuli. Nani atakayepaza sauti ya haki? Oja anena bubu nena, kumejaa ukorofi. Nani atakaye simama, atakaye zabiwa? Nani
Too sweet, man. That's Nani of
2020.
Of 2020.
Yeah.
Hey, another amazing song. What's the story behind that one?
I had actually watched
Black Diamonds or Diamonds.
No. Oh Lord, why am I forgetting his name? He's an artist from Senegal, and it's not Yusu Obaba. It's another cat, and he was here. He played a gig at Carnival, and
Salif Keita.
No. Guy, sorry. And then he was just jamming. He was just playing at Kani, and then I went home, and I liked the way sort of West Africans interpret melody sometimes, and some of their scales, that kind of thing. So, you know, when you write a song, you just start throwing syllables at something, you know. So initially it was Komadani, and you just and it stayed like that for a while.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna write a song which sort of that image of who was standing with the dry bones? It's a prophet. It was Ezekiel.
Yeah.
And it was just to form that ultimately there's good everywhere, you know, and you just if you call upon it, the army will rise. That's what that's about.
Hey, boss, you're deep.
I hope so.
That's so cool. Okay. Yani, we can't go through every song. If you go through every song you've written, this interview will be nice and long for me, like seven days. But
thank you for highlighting some of those songs. You know, it's cool. You know.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing the background. Yeah. Okay, let's go into the latest album. So in between Love and Protest and what's this latest album called again?
It's called Dreams in Stereo.
Yes, Dreams in Stereo. You started dabbling with, that's when this Kagwe Mungai thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I felt a nice transition from.
Yeah.
There's another song, even a remix that you also did with. I mean, another apart from Selena, wasn't there another one?
There was Sing Mercy.
Yes.
Sing Mercy, which was originally on Love and Protest.
A tooth for a tooth, seems to me it's just excuses to see the world in white and black. I've always been a fan of gray. See things your way, see things my way. Any other way seems losing track. So sing mercy, sing it all around the world. Sing mercy, sing it all around the world. Ooh, help me. My pride, fly to your doorstep, even though it's a long distance trip. Book me a one-way ticket. Serve me juice, serve me water. No one loses.
I know, I love that song. It's got like, is it choirs or something?
It's got a choir.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, it's got a choir, and the remix has got a horn section. Well. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
anyway, let's enter Love in Stereo.
Yeah. Dreams in Stereo.
Dreams in Stereo. Love and Protest. Again, it was actually it's been a while since you've made us wait for this one, huh? Take us through the process of that.
Well, interestingly enough, like with that record, I tried to write political songs, social justice songs. They weren't coming, right? And then I also tried to write songs in Swa. They weren't coming, right? I would sit at the piano and be there like, Swa song, political song, please come. And they just weren't coming.
Read a newspaper,
you know. And it was also, then I'd also gone through a lot of personal stuff that I wanted to talk about in these songs, right? And so, I mean, while I have written love songs before, like in 2020 there's a song called Too Far From Home, you know. So I have written love songs before. I'd never written an album that was just it was just about relationships from beginning to end, right? And so at the end of the day I was like, okay, fine, this is a record that's about love, it's about betrayal, it's about passion, it's about coming back together, you know. And so for me, I wanted to have that sort of very personal conversation, you know. So
you're very experiential in your songs. By that I mean it's like you go through the process and then now you understand it and then now you package it for us to let it screw with us.
Yeah, but don't try this at home. Don't try the bad stuff at home. Yeah. So,
and you're also very honest with your music.
I hope so. Hey man, you know the worst thing is to have a song that becomes a hit song that you don't like. That's the worst thing that can ever happen to you as a musician, because you're stuck singing that thing for the next, how long has it been for me, like 20 years or more, you know. If I didn't like Nchi, Kitu Kidogo, if I didn't like Daima, if I didn't like Kitware Yaku, man, you know,
you'd hate music.
Yeah, I would, you know. I mean, there's times I've finished a gig and I haven't sung Daima and the audience is there like, hey, Bwana, Iba Daima Bwana.
That's so funny.
That Bwana. So
that's funny.
Yeah, so
that's what now this Dreams in Stereo.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what it's achieved. And okay, there's that song that I keep saying, I'm gonna be okay. In fact, now when I think about it, that was a love song. I was like, Yanni, me, I was just like, that's my song, man. I don't mind what I'm going through. You know, the girls interpret their own thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna be okay.
Yes, and I wrote that with Kagwe.
Serious?
Yeah.
Very nice song, by the way. Let me say that.
Thank you.
Very nice song. Yeah. I feel like it's one of those songs that's going to stick with people a lot. Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, we had a lot of fun. I mean, Kagwe worked with me for about a year, right? And he would come in every day and we would do some writing. He was working on some of his own stuff, you know. And it was sort of the beginning of sort of like a daily collaboration for me, you know, because I've collaborated with producers before, but it would be like very focused on an album project. But so Kagwe and I would sit in a room and just write and send stuff to Will. Okay is the only song that we wrote for this record that he loved from the get-go, right? Other songs that we tried to get on the album, I mean, we were like on version 9 or 10, you know.
Yeah. So like how many songs did you write before? How many songs on the album?
This album has, I believe it's 12 songs, 13 songs, something in that region.
But how many did you write?
We started off with 90.
90?
Yeah. And so let me explain. Some of the songs are just like a verse and a chorus.
But still.
Yeah. And so I'll sit down on the porch, you know, with my guitar, or sit down on the piano, right? And if I get an idea, right, I'll develop it to the point that I've got, at least I know what a verse sounds like and I know what a chorus sounds like, right? And then let it rest, you know. And so by the time Will was coming for us to begin recording,
so he came to Kenya.
Will came to Kenya.
Okay.
By the time he came, yeah, there was 90 sort of verse chorus ideas. Some of them were even longer. And so he and I went through a process of listening to all of them and immediately striking off the 60 or so that we didn't feel had a future on this record, right?
Because this record, again, it's a body of work that's saying something.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And then with the 30 that were left, we did a bit of pre-production on a bunch of them to see where they were going. And then from there, cut down, I think we cut out about 10, and then we called in Shiba and a friend of hers, a woman called Angela Washuka.
I know Angie.
Yeah, and played them the 20 songs and said, these are the 20 songs that we're thinking should be that sort of 10, 12, 13 songs are gonna come from. And that's how.
And this is, of course, they knew the vision of what you are trying to create.
Yeah.
Boss, that is work.
It is work, but we enjoy it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's incredible to hear that, because a lot of people, and this is why I love the Playhouse. It's showing 4 albums in, this is the amount of work that you're still putting in. You know what I mean? It's not, this is the first song that I have, record, put it out. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I'm just saying you've scrutinized it. You've brought other people to give their views on this, whether or not per se you'd like their views. You've allowed input to come in.
Oh yeah. The best thing you can do is surround yourself with good people. The guy who runs MPESA, right?
Yeah.
His name is John Lasseter, says, good people are better than good ideas. Because if you surround yourself with good people, they can take a mediocre idea and make it excellent.
Yeah.
But bad people can even take the best idea
And make it work.
and make it useless, right? And so that was one of the things. It was like, for me, it's a guiding principle in my life. First of all, every musician in my band is better than me at the instrument that they play.
Nice.
You know, as in, like, I can't tell Mavo ati you're playing it wrong, play it like this. I can make a suggestion, right? But and he'll take the suggestion and Mavoize it, right? And I mean, that's the kind of thing you need. I mean, like, Kibeto is a ridiculously excellent keyboardist. Benja, guitarist, Ted, as in, like, you know, as in, if you're that guy who's like, I've got to be the best person in the room at all the time, then shit, you're just becoming Donald Trump.
That's true. Okay, sample us with this okay song. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing of doing this thing. It's for myself. Play my hits.
There you go. It's not the same since you went away. I hugged the pillow where you used to lay your head. Strands of your hair, scent of your perfume. Maybe sometime today I can steal my nerves and dull the pain and take down the photographs of me and you. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be Sambamba. I'm gonna be just fine. I'm gonna walk the streets, walking with my happy feet. I'm gonna be okay, 'cause tonight I'm getting over you. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I'm gonna be okay, yeah. I'm gonna be okay, oh yeah. I'm gonna be okay, okay, oh yeah.
Okay, is available on iTunes and other platforms. Go and listen to it, man. Actually, man, that's a good song. Good song. Okay. Well, I mean, when you were playing, something just came into my mind. Have you done any collaborations with this thing?